Hey guys, I got with the picks. It is Friday, early, early, early morning. Let's see where we left off at. Oh, we had the under in the Bills Patriots game. And we all know what that did. It won and covered. Something something confusing me a little bit. That's 7 straight football wins for us. We're 7-0 over our last 7 picks in NFL and college. 7-0, right? So, and I can't wrap my head around this. The views go from 330 to 160. It makes absolutely no sense to me at all. And over on the other stream, hell, we went from 10,000 down to 2,800. Makes no sense to me at all. None. But what I will tell you is our overall record is 54, 37, and 3. 59.4%. We're going up again today. I got 2 picks for us on this championship Friday. The first one's going to be Utah versus USC. The game is played in Vegas. The line is USC minus 2.5, and the total is at 67. Now, the only loss on USC's record was versus Utah in Utah. Utah went for a 2-point conversion with about a minute left in the game, and they got it. Caleb Williams in that game, he threw for 381 yards, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, while Cam Rising threw for 415, 2 touchdowns. I do want to note that was his only game all year, Cam Rising, throwing over or 300 yards. He had one game all year over 300 yards, and that was against USC. Utah normally averages 220 yards on the ground. And when these two teams played about a month and a half ago, USC was able to hold them to 138 yards on the ground. Utah on the year, they've lost to Florida by 3 points, UCLA by 9 points, Oregon by 3 points. And that was against a beat up, couldn't use his legs at all, Bo Nix, that wasn't mobile at all. Hike, throw. And they lost that game. Since Utah beat USC, Utah has only faced one of the top 4 offenses in the Pac-12. And that was a loss to Oregon. Utah's defense, hats off. They're number 1 in their conference in run defense. They're number 2 in pass defense. They also lead in sacks in the conference also. USC's looking to beat their 3rd-ranked opponent in the last 3 games. Caleb Williams has thrown for over 700 yards and 7 total touchdowns in their last 2. And arguably his cleanest and probably best performance of the year came when they faced whenever they faced Utah. USC's defense is 2nd in the country in interceptions. Getting interceptions, not throwing them. And they're 4th in the country overall in turnovers. This number is absolutely staggering. USC is plus 22 in the turnover department. USC has only given away the ball 4 times all year. They have a 55% conversion rate on 3rd downs, and it goes all the way up to 67% on 4th downs. Caleb Williams, he's thrown for 34 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions on the whole year. Travis Dye was USC's running back. He had a season-ending injury about 3 games back. didn't miss a beat at all. Austin Jones came in, and just last game against Notre Dame, I mean, he rushed by himself for 154 yards. That was at a 6.2 average yard per clip, and that's against a Notre Dame defense that only gives up 133 yards on the ground. And as a team, USC put up 204 on them at a 5.2 average. I haven't even talked about, like, Jordan Addison and the crew. Haven't even talked to them because you're going to be able to see too much of them tonight. Utah was 0-4 against the spread versus a team with a winning record, and USC is 4-0 against the spread versus a team with a winning record. And they're 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 overall. This is on a neutral field in Vegas, revenge game. They need to win for the Pac-12 championship and also the opportunity to win the bowl championship. Give me the best player on the field to make more plays than Cam Rising, the team that has a higher percentage to cause some turnovers in this game. Guys, you already know what this pick is. It's USC minus 2.5. All right. Now we're going to North Texas. Going to number 23 University of Texas San Antonio. This line's sitting at 8.5. UTSA giving, and the total's at 69.5. These two are coming off wins. UTSA beat UTEP 34-31, and North Texas beat Rice 21-17. It's always nice to play the championship game at your own home. UTSA, these two played earlier in the year with UTSA winning 31-27. These two teams, they put up points by the bunches. North Texas averages 34.5 points a game, but they've only averaged 21 points a game their last two. And University of Texas San Antonio, they averaged 38 points a game, and they've averaged 37.5 points a game their last two. These two quarterbacks, they've combined for over 6,650 yards and 58 touchdowns on the year. But UTSA, their quarterback Frank Harris has a little leg up on the competition. He's also ran for 567 yards and 6 touchdowns on the year. UTSA will be without their starting running back, Brandon Berry. He got hurt last game, and he'll be out this game. But they got a hungry freshman in Kavorian Barnes. He's an absolute stud for him. I know he was just waiting for his turn. Obviously, he got it in an unfortunate way, but he did get it. He's ran for 538 yards on the year on only 86 carries, which is 6.2 yards per carry. He'll be the difference maker in this game. I promise you that. UTSA is number 1 in PPA per drive the last 5 weeks. That's with every Power 5 conference there is. North Texas is number 109 in PPA per drive their last 5 weeks. North Texas is 81st in the country in turnovers, and UTSA is 25th. North Texas 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 in UTSA. And the home team is 8-1 against the spread their last 9 meetings in San Antonio, Texas. Now, both these offenses are elite. They are. They put up a ton of points. I mean, hell, the total's what? Almost 70, 69.5. I mean, there's going to be a lot of points scored here. I mean, that's not much. I want the better defense. I want the home team. They got a hungry freshman that wants to put a show on in prime time. North Texas's defense will get shredded in this game. Big number coming from University of Texas San Antonio. So, guys, you already know what the pick is. The pick is take UTSA, University of Texas San Antonio, minus 8.5 points. Guys, I want to thank you for everything that you do. The likes, comments, subscribe, share. Like I said, if I've made you anything this past week or yesterday or anything, drop a comment. I don't care what it is. Just drop a comment. Keep on hitting the thumbs up. Hell, we went from 64 to like 38. I'm trying to think in my head, what do I got to do? Lose a couple games to get the views and the thumbs back up? I mean, we're not going to do that at all. You guys keep on doing what you do, and I'll make sure that some of that house money gets in your pocket, guys. We got another 2-0 day coming up. You guys be safe, and you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back to getting this cash.